Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Golia. I'm an actor and singer and creator here in Los Angeles, and I am so excited to be here with singer, songwriter, and vocal artist Stav Gehrman. How's it going, Stav?
Hey, good.
How'd I do with your last name? Did I do a good job?
Great, yes.
Okay. I mean, no one can pronounce mine. It's Golia. There's two G's, and so I tend to be,
You're in the
I'm
G zone as
sympathetic.
well.
Yes, I'm sympathetic. Well, before we get started, I'm going to show everyone your beautiful music video to your song Leaves.
When the last rays of the sun are picking through the feathery clouds, my eyes begin to sink. Skin melts into the motherly soil. Motherly soil, motherly soil, motherly soil. She's setting herself to sleep, lulling her internal micro life
All right, that's so beautiful, and I absolutely love the song. Can you tell me how the song came to be, how the video happened, everything about it?
Yeah, I've been working with my producer back home in Tel Aviv on my debut album, and in one of my visits there, I met with him because he became a friend and a mentor.
Mhm.
Um, and he had this idea, you know what? Let's just create something. You're already here visiting. He laid down like a simple harmony and started playing around with some sound design. And he asked me, do you have any ideas or any songs that are half built? He wanted something that's not done. I
Yeah,
said, yeah, I have this idea in my head that's been haunting me for a year now. I didn't have a chance to sit down and write it down. And it's like, oh, good. Maybe this will give you some inspiration. So, a friend of mine had this very lucid dream that she's lying on the ground, um, like an actual ground, bare leaves, everything. And she sees herself coming out of her own body and starting to kind of peel away layer by layer, cell by cell.
oh,
And she lies on the ground and she sees herself like there in the air, peeling off. And I found this idea fascinating. So I told him about it. I started writing lyrics while he was working. Yada yada yada. We had a song in 6 hours. Like
whoa,
we had a
that's
draft.
amazing.
Yeah, and I never did that before. I never worked like that. So when I came to Brooklyn, when I came back home, he already had a really nice draft prepared. So I contacted a friend with a home studio and I made sure that I polished the melody and I have my vocal technique intact. So I recorded the vocals again when it was ready and then sent it back. He mixed and mastered, and I had a song.
That amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so beautiful. I love that you had this like idea that had been in your head and like you were able to bring it to life through collaboration. I mean, collaboration is so important and it's vulnerable and crazy and weird and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love that. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
were you,
trust.
yes, it's trust.
Yeah.
Totally. And were you born in Tel Aviv?
Yeah, in the area.
Yeah, amazing. And then, so when did you realize that you, like, when did you connect with music first? You said you're in a family home right now, and it looks like you're in a studio. Like, is this?
You can't see it, but I'm sitting next to a grand piano,
Oh my
and in
God.
the other side of the room, there's another grand piano.
Ah, wow.
And
Okay,
that's my
so
husband's side of the family, and my own family is all. musicians. So yeah, it's in me.
Yeah, the family business. That's amazing. So
Yeah.
when did you realize like, okay, this like I have a gift. This is what I need to do with my life. Like this is my path.
Um, okay, so I've been around music and studying music and encouraged to make music throughout my entire life. My mom is a composer. She's
Mhm.
working as a professional musician since she's 16, actually. Um, yeah, so it's been there. I've been singing her songs and with her. Um, and I went uh, to high school as a music major. But when I had to choose what to study in college, I didn't know. I actually didn't know. I wanted to take psychology, I wanted to take on acting, I wanted to study music. I had no idea. I
Yeah.
went to a 4-month backpacking trip in India to
Oh,
clear my head,
yes.
and I realized that if I won't give music a chance, as not as a profession but just as 1 year in college, if I don't take it seriously, I won't forgive myself, because I was never good as an instrumentalist. I never really managed to read music properly and get the music theory. So I thought I need to give it one more chance and do it right.
Yeah.
So I did that 1 year in college, and I really loved it, and I was really good at it all of a sudden, like something clicked.
Wow.
So I just wanted to pursue it, and there was no question. Since then, it was, I saw my mom do it, I saw friends and family do it. It's possible to be a professional musician. That's what I want.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. I love that. So how then, these last 20 plus months have been so crazy for us with the pandemic. Like, how did you keep yourself creatively fulfilled?
I'm not sure I did.
Oh my God, that's so honest and amazing. I
I
love
was, yeah, I'm still
that.
struggling.
Yeah.
I'm still struggling because I teach over Zoom.
Yeah.
I teach voice lessons, and most of my voice lessons move to online sphere. And at the end of the day, I'm just drained.
Yeah.
And a lot of what I do with music is with a computer, with Ableton. So I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I find my creativity through my teaching, because when I teach, it's not only technique; it's also about realizing the musicality, and improvisation, or just playing around with different arrangement of a song. So I
Yeah.
find it in lessons, and if I want to go ahead and cover a song, I do it for my own enjoyment, and then every once in a while it will drive me back through my own music and creativity.
Yeah. It's
um
hard. It's
yeah,
crazy.
it's hard.
It's
But
balance.
yeah, but I must say, in the past half a year, I went back to teaching in person for only 2 days of the week.
Hmm.
And there, I'm out of the house, I'm out of the screen, I'm out in a different surrounding. So I started writing music again.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so crazy how this, even if you're doing the same thing, but it's on screen, it just doesn't
Nope.
give you the same fulfillment and allow you to create like that. I mean,
Yeah.
the screen is scary. It's wonderful because you're in, Brooklyn and I'm in Los Angeles and
Yeah.
we're talking, but like I love, thank you so much for being honest about that. Everyone, I'm sure a lot of people who watch this will feel the exact same way. Like we are so
Yeah.
blessed that we have this technology to be able to communicate and create, but like, oh my gosh, getting out in nature and getting out in the real world and having face-to-face conversations is so important.
Yeah, and I hear two different stories from a lot of musician friends that I talk to. Some took this pandemic time to really own their crafts,
Mhm.
and some are exactly like me, like shut down the creativity, and they're struggling for the past 2 years.
Yeah,
So it's very individual.
I've had my moments and then I come back down, I come and yeah,
Hmm.
I feel you.
Mhm.
I feel you. Oh, well, thank you so much for talking with me. It was so wonderful to meet you. And I'm so excited to have you here on the Phoenix platform. It's just going to be an incredible way for more people to find you as an artist, you as a teacher, you as a being. And I am just so excited to see what's next for you. So thank you so much for sharing your time with me.
Oh, thank you, Emily. I'm
Yeah.
excited for the Phoenix.
Yeah.
It sounds really nice.
I'm very excited for it too. And I'm so excited you're part of it. So you have a wonderful night and we will talk soon.
Yeah, you too.